Wanna got right if you had left, nigga. Lot of shit been on my mind, ain't got no space left. My
Disclaimer. This video is my opinion, and it ain't worth it. I'm just your basic Call of Duty player who's upset at stupid skill-based matchmaking. So quite honestly, take my opinion how you want. Welcome to some multiplayer from Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. Now, as you guys have read by the thumbnail, the purpose of today's video is to let it be known the 5 things that I think are hurting Black Ops Cold War. Please let me know that I am not the only one that feels this way. I hope I'm not alone. If I am, I need to shut up.
Yeah.
So let's dive in. Number 1, numero uno, skill-based matchmaking. I said it in the last one, and I'm gonna say it in this one. It is ruining the game. It may not be ruining the core gameplay, but it's ruining the experience for the players. At least average and above average players. I can't speak for the below average players because obviously if people can't play the game at a high level, then you might be able to run around and have some fun, especially if you don't know what you're doing. But then again, how can you run around and have fun if you don't know what you're doing? Doesn't that make sense? So all this cater to new players bull, it's gotta go. It's gotta go. Because yes, more and more people are trying out Call of Duty every year, but also more and more people are leaving. And this is why. This is one of the big reasons why. But anyways, we can make a whole video on skill-based matchmaking. I don't want to waste any more time on it. Y'all know what it is. It's a sweat fest out there. Number 2, and hear me, I can't help but feel betrayed a little bit, because when you spend $60, unless most people probably bought the cross-gen bundle. So when you spend $70 on a game, can't we all agree that that game should at least feel like it's a finished product? When we got a game that has a 3-hour or less campaign, 8 multiplayer maps, which half of them are smaller areas of the bigger maps. So technically we have less than that. And then on top of all that, we have bugs that should have been fixed in the alpha and beta. That was the whole point, right? That was the whole point of having an alpha and a beta, to fix what was wrong with the game, to test the servers, to make sure aim assist is right. I had a bug, I couldn't even pause the game. I had to literally turn off my entire PlayStation and then restart my game because it wouldn't let me pause the game. So basically it let me pick my class at the beginning of the game, and then that was it. I couldn't change it. What is that? The feeling that this multiplayer gives me is that we are still in some type of extended beta. So it's basically, it's the same beta, except you can pick what game mode you want, and you can upgrade your weapons 100%. But I digress. We're on a time limit. Let's move on. Number 3, goddamn mother footsteps. Treyarch or whoever. I understand you have to have footsteps in the game. I get it. When it sounds like everybody looks like this, I got a serious issue. And to make it worse, it sounds like we out there shooting paintball or airsoft guns. The guns aren't even that loud. So you nerf the footsteps, but on top of that, you nerf the sound of the guns, and you nerf the sound of everything else. The music isn't that loud. So basically, if you nerf one thing and then nerf everything, then aren't we back to square one? The game need to be called Call of Kicks Black Ops Cold Feet, because people getting cold feet and they camping too still. And when I say nerf, I mean coming from Modern Warfare to Cold War. The footsteps sound a little more quiet, but everything else is more quiet too. So like I said, isn't that just going in a circle? I don't know. I just think it's a serious issue when I can hear footsteps over the sound of gunfire. And then also, it's hard to distinguish whether the footsteps are yours your teammates or enemies, let alone the enemies being tough to see. But that's a whole nother different subject. Number 4, weapon balancing. Now, I think a trend that's pretty common in Treyarch games is usually you have 3 or 4 weapons that really stand out from the others, and they're just really, really good. That's just the top weapon to use. And now, thanks to the newer ways of gaming, the developers are able to kind of balance it. But at the same time, when you have skill-based matchmaking, you have to use the best weapon, because if you don't, you're not going to have a good time. You're not going to enjoy yourself. You're going to lose. Also, the weapon, like the fighting in the game, feels inconsistent. What I mean by that is, if we're in a firefight, sometimes it's shoot first, die first. Sometimes with shotguns, you shoot each other from the same distance, but one person dies, the other one takes a severe amount of damage, but it doesn't kill them all the way. I don't get it. It's the same exact shots. And yeah, you could argue the shots were placed differently, but at the same time, you could argue the complete opposite. And that goes into skill-based matchmaking once again. And number 2, the unfinished product. Like, I feel like some of the stuff, it just isn't there, which takes us to number 5. Now, I wouldn't have known this if nobody pointed it out, but now that somebody has brought that to my attention, by somebody I mean people on YouTube, the aim assist. Like, now that I'm looking for it, I see that the aim assist is kind of, it's as if it's fighting against you. So you'll probably notice it more if you're trying to kill multiple enemies at a time. I watched the exclusive Ace's video, and basically how he explained it was, if an enemy is strafing across your screen, basically the aim assist won't allow you to go the opposite direction that enemy is going. Like I said, I would have never noticed this if it wasn't pointed out. I'm not that type of player. I don't get that much into the specs, but it's that thing where once you notice it, it's hard for you to unnotice it, if that makes sense. Now, this doesn't happen every single firefight, but it does happen once or twice every game. I can notice it. I feel it, because I know for a fact that my aim, okay, I'm not the best aimer, but god dang. The honorable mention that I wanted to talk about is the grind demand. So basically what I mean by that is like, it feels like I'm trying to play 2K or something. But what I mean by that is, you know how much time you have to put into 2K for your player to be a level 99 or whatever? It feels that like that same thing is going on in this Call of Duty. Like, I play 5 or 6 games and I've only leveled up like maybe once, twice, maybe. Even in Modern Warfare, I was able to get multiple attachments if I used the gun for the whole game. In this, I'm be lucky if I get one. It's like it takes so long to level up, and that'd be okay for people who can play this game all day, every day. But some people have jobs. Some people want to play other games. Some people just, quite frankly, don't like the game that much and get bored pretty quick, which is not surprising. But anyway, like I said at the beginning of this video, I'm just your average Call of Duty player. I'm nobody special. I just wanted to know if I was alone in this. So if you agree or disagree, leave me a like, dislike, whatever. I need to know. Appreciate your time. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. More to come in the future. I'll catch y'all in the next one. I'm out.
If you was 10 toes down, they wouldn't run you over. Put 4G auto rims on my Range